Well, it says I'm live, so.
Let's see if anybody figures it out.
Yeah. Notifications. Hey, Courtney, how are ya? You are first. Oh, goodness, I jumped from 1 to 10. Hey,
There you go.
Carrie. Hey, Christy. I know he's all right. Hey, Pie Cutie. How are you, sweetie? I know I'm late, you guys. There's just been a lot going on, and I'm probably not going to be here for about 30 minutes or so. It's going to be a short live. But, hey, Tosh. How are you, darling? If y'all don't know Tosh Time, y'all need to go check out her channel. She is probably the most positive, upbeat person I've ever known. She's amazing. So if y'all need to go check her out if you don't know Tosh. Is it? Yeah, we had a really pretty sunset here. Hey, Isabella. How are you, darling? Andy is here, but where we're actually at his house, backed up down the little road a little bit. And he doesn't have service here on his phone, but he is here.
Hey,
Say hello to everybody.
everybody.
That was my neighbor. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, sunsets, I love them. Watching NASCAR Southern 500. Well, there you go. Hey, sis. I'm thinking there won't be a whole lot of people. There it goes. Since I'm so late. You know what I mean? Got kidnapped by a cat. Hey, Dwayne. Okay. So, life-changing event. I really, y'all, debated whether to say anything. I've thought about it most of the week and through the weekend. And I thought, there's never been a part of my life since I started YouTube that I haven't shared with y'all. I mean, I'm pretty open. So last Friday, I lost my job. I don't, really don't. I really don't want to go into a whole lot of details. It wasn't my fault. I got somebody that let me take the fall for something they did. And I just don't want to go into a lot of details. But the reality is, for me, the company that I've worked at for 14 years, and I lost my job. I have one final paycheck that I get tomorrow. It will pay my house note, and it'll pay my cell phone so I can stay connected. I don't know what path God's planning, but I'm just standing on faith. You know, whatever it is, it is. I'm just standing on faith that God's opening doors, and I applied for my unemployment. I hope it will go through. It is just enough to pay my bills and feed me, which would help, you know. And I started looking for work here. Hi, Amy. Thank you, honey. You know, I can't help but think that it's part of God's plan in a way, because I had recently, as much recently as a week and a half or two ago, been praying that God would give me the strength to keep making this drive, because the drive to Memphis was killing me. It really was. And maybe God's answering that prayer in a different way. But hey, Incense. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I agree, Tosh. It won't stop me if I have to go to Walmart or Dollar Tree. I mean, whatever it is, it is. I'll find something. You know, it's maybe not my chosen profession, but like I used to tell other people, it doesn't have to be forever, just for now. You know, My retirement won't pay out until 2023, so until I turn 55. So, but I will get it. I just can't get it until I'm 55. That's when it pays out, which is 3 years from now. So, October of 2023, as a matter of fact. I turn 55 in September, and I'll get it in October. But, I'm very blessed to have people that love me. Andy's here, and, he's already told me, honey, because obviously I was just crying my eyes out. It's just, if I can get the unemployment to pay out, I'll be fine. And if not, I'll find something. I don't care what it is. I'm not too proud. No, it's okay, Isabella. Thank you. I'll. Andy's already said he'll make sure I have gas in my generator and food in my stomach, and what else can I need? And then somehow, some way, if I gotta, I'll figure it out, and God will provide. I've known all of my life. Yes, I am absolutely glad for that, Dwayne. All my life I've always said I may not always have everything I want in life, but God makes sure I have everything I need. Hey, sis. I do, and that helps, Carrie. That's definitely going to help. Oh, Christy, I love you, honey. Hey, Mary Beth, how are you, darling? Well, for those of you that are just coming in, I had really, like I said, debated whether I was going to share this or not. I've kind of kept it to myself all week, but I lost my job Friday. So it is kind of, it's a little scary at my age to be, I've been at that company for 14 years. But, hey, Garden Makeover, how are you, sweetie? I'm just going to be standing on faith. God always provides, always. He's never failed to provide, and I just know that. But y'all just pray for me. That's all I could ask, I told myself I wasn't going to cry anymore, but Oh, Dwayne, thank you, honey. I'm just not one to ask for more than that. Let's just leave it there, Oh, thank you, Amy. I love you, sweetheart. That would be kind of cool, Christine. It's definitely something I've started looking into. Hey, Overlook, how are you? Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. You have a good night. I agree, Mary Beth. Oh, thank you, Dwayne, honey. We're trying to work out. I'm not 100% sure. We were planning on going to the picnic in Kentucky next weekend. But I'm not 100% sure that we're going to have the gas to do it. So now that I don't, I would have it, but I need to save every penny I've got, in other words. Thank you, White House, honey. I'll have to go back and look it up. But, like I said, I've known all of my life. I may not always have everything I want, but God has always made sure I have what I need. There's never been a time that He has failed to provide for me. Somehow, some way, often at the last minute, but I just don't panic. I keep my head up. Yes, there are tears. It's scary, but it's not going to defeat me. I refuse to give negativity that kind of power in my life. I refuse. Do I have my sad times? Of course. wouldn't. But yeah, it's scary. But it's it may be just the answers to the prayers that I've been praying, that God would give me the strength to make that drive because it was killing me. Well, I'm not making that drive anymore. And I know Andy's happy to have me out of Memphis completely. Not that he wants this for me. This is not, he doesn't like to see me scared and sad, but I know it's a relief for him that I'm not going to Memphis every day. So, hey sis, how are ya? So, it kind of is what it is, And like I said, I'm probably going to keep this to a short 30-minute live because Andy does have something on the smoker. He's going to be up half the night babysitting it, but he's just really worn out. He's been working a lot, and it's just been so hot. I think our heat index was like 101, 102 today. Oh, that's all right, Cal. I love you. Yep. Tears are natural. They're normal, and they're healthy. You're right, Christy. Memphis is absolutely going to get worse. I agree. It should be in the description of this live. If not, it's on every video I do. It's on every single one of my videos. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Hey, Hicks Rock, how are you, babe? Thank you so much. Thank you, Brenda. Love you, sis. God will get me through. Yes, I'm scared. Yes, I have my moments, but for the most part, gives me time to do what I can, some of the stuff that needs to get home. Oh, thank you, Dwayne, honey. I love you, babe. I need to work on my house, and I need to work on the yard, and I need to get it rearranged and all that kind of stuff that I've not had time to do, and just been so exhausted by the time I get home. One of the downsides, too, that kind of threw me for a loop is I'm supposed to have an infusion tomorrow, but I can't because I no longer have insurance. But, I'm not hurting like I normally am at infusion time, too, and I know that's God. I know that is. Thank you, Isabella. And I'm eating. I am eating. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you, babe? I had actually gone grocery shopping with Andy Friday anyway, and I've got stuff here. Thank you, ladies. I love y'all. Y'all are so awesome. But yeah, I'm going to get through this. Hey, Ann, how are you? I was just telling everybody that, sadly, I lost my job Friday. I really debated whether I was going to say anything at all. I've only talked to maybe to 2 people about it. And, outside of Andy, of course, who knew everything. But they do offer Cobra, but I don't even have the paperwork for it yet. And even if I did, I can't afford it. The payment was way too high on Cobra. It would be way too high. So, but I have to say, and I know it's God's doing, am I sore a little bit, but nothing like I normally am before infusion. I mean, you can ask Andy. I'm really not as bad as I normally am right before infusion. Which is also why you guys haven't seen me all week. I know I've kind of disappeared for a few days and just been dealing, Aw, Allison, thank you, honey. So, what's up with all of y'all? No, I'm fine. I had some fried potatoes and eggs and chopped up some hot dog. Gotta go check the meat. Okay. Yeah, it is really, Kristen. Yeah, that's why you guys haven't heard from me all week. I've just been, I think, just the first few days was just shock and numb, and then all the emotions that run through that, just have to play out. Um, yeah, that's true, Christy. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that for sure. And like I said, I'll find something, and hopefully my unemployment will come through and buy me enough time to. I'd like to find something, full time with benefits and all that, but if I have to do part time to get by, that's what I'll do. Thank you, Isabella. I just put the last of my cash that I had in my can, actually filled it up from my generator, which will get me through tomorrow, and then I'll get paid Friday, and I'll have just enough to get through the week. And like I said, Andy's here to help and too. So, how's Janelle doing, Kelly? Janelle's daughter was rear-ended. If you guys didn't already know that. Yeah, thanks, bub. It's good to see you, babe. Yeah, I thought about that too. You know what's really funny? It's kind of the crazy stuff that goes through your head. And I apologize for the lighting. I hope it's not too much glare off of y'all. But we're in the truck, like I said. But um, I don't have any dress clothes. I've worked at a job for 14 years where I can wear shorts and capris and jeans. I don't have office clothes. I just, Hey, Brett, how are you, darling? Aw, thanks, Ann. Love you, hon. I thought about that, Allison. I'm not sure, but Freaky. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Juanita. It's really dark over here. What? Let me. Yeah, that's how dark it is over here. If you turn off the dome line, it gets pitch black out here. But not sure how to overcome that part because I don't have dress clothes. I don't even own dress shoes. I have flip flops and my Rocky boot shoes, whatever you want to call them. They're shoes, but. So those of you that are coming in just now and didn't hear earlier, I just shared that
Tennessee State Police search warrant.
I had lost my job Friday, so sorry, y'all. But it's okay. God will provide. Well, Janelle is the same daughter that you guys will remember last winter that hit the moose. Thanks, Freaky Honey. Oh, thanks, Amy. Love you, sweetheart. Dwayne says, hey, Andy, brother.
Hey, Mr. Dwayne.
He has been out in the heat way too much today, and he's just not, you know how the heat just drains it out of you. It's just a long story that I'm not going to go into, you guys. It's just not worth it. Like I said earlier, that the only thing I will say is that my boss let me take the fall for something that wasn't my fault. And that's just going to leave it at that. It's not worth me getting upset and angry. Karma will come back. I guarantee you it will come back. And I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to move on. I'm just going to know that it's all part of God's plan. Oh, thanks, Amy. I love you too, honey. It's God's plan, and I may not understand it, but I'm just going to follow the path He's leading me on, and I know I'll get through it. I'll be all right. So. Oh, I bet, Kel. I actually love my new little house. I absolutely love that thing. I am kind of looking forward to having time the next week or two to really get it set up and moved around and rearranged like it's supposed to be. Yes, it does, Allison. It's all right. Seriously. I mean, Oh, I would love that, Freaky. Backroads, hi darling, how are you? Backroads says, Backroads says, sorry to hear about your bad luck. Remember, nothing stays the same, and each day has potential to being something new and good for you. Hey, you and Andy could start raising baby sharks together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Absolutely, Higgs. He has provided for me all my life. I can honestly tell you, if it was not for God, I wouldn't be sitting here today. And I can tell you that literally and figuratively. I just can tell you. I've been through so much. It's just another step. Kelly sent you hugs.
Hugs, Miss Kelly.
All right, Freaky. Absolutely, Amy. And like I said, I mean, I just recently had been praying that God would give me the strength to get through the drive to Memphis, because the drive was killing me. It was taking its toll physically, and hey Jennifer, how are you, sweetie? So it's part of God's plan, and I just have to trust it. I don't necessarily understand it, but I have to trust it. And I the one thing I've had all my life is faith. I've never failed in my faith, and I know that God will provide. All right, sis, if we're going to be able to make it to it's going to depend on whether we have gas or not, honestly. Yeah, definitely going to be able to move closer to, we'll find something closer to home. That might be a little weird, huh? Yeah, I agree. I do. And I know that I'm real upfront and I'm real honest. Yes, I'm scared. Yes, I worry, but I don't stress. And I don't know if everybody will understand the difference. I worry, but I don't stress. I don't worry myself to the point that I'm stressing out. Oh, that's awesome, Tim. I love you, babe. Y'all are funny. Love you, Incense. Thanks for stopping in, sweetie. There are some clerical things here. Obviously, I don't pay what I was making, but I don't have the bills I've had either. I mean, honestly, I'm not having to drive 2 hours each way. I don't have the gas to spend. Yeah, I know, Allison. I disappeared for a few days. I wasn't even on live streams. I wasn't nothing, and I really debated whether I was going to say anything or not. But then I figured, even if you saw my videos and all of a sudden I'm working on my house on a Tuesday and it's on a Wednesday and I'm out cleaning the yard, and why are you not at work? And half of my videos lately have been car chats on my way to Memphis. So we would love to be closer to you. Although Andy's not leaving Tennessee, I can tell you that. Thank you, Liza. Yep, it would. And I refuse to give in to that. I refuse to let negativity have control in my life. I've never been a negative person, and I refuse to let it. It just. But I knew that having just kind of disappeared for a week, I really almost did not do the live tonight. We had some stuff to get done here, and I was running late, and love you, Amy. You know, I'm not sure I'm going to get to go see my mom like I wanted to for Christmas, but I don't know. It just is what it is, you know. It just is what it is. So we got about 5 more minutes, y'all, and I'm going to shut this down. I know Andy is really tired. He's going to load the smoker up so he can take a couple hours nap before he has to get up and check it again. I'm thinking so too, Tim. I mean, it is, like I said, I'm not making that 2-hour drive every day, which was physically exhausting me. So, thank you, ladies. I love y'all. Hey, Gator Girl, how are you? So what's going on with y'all? I know Kelly's daughter needs prayer. Janelle, she's the one that hit the moose last winter, and she was the other day rear-ended, so it's kind of brought back a lot of the PTSD issues she was dealing with, and she's pretty sore. So y'all keep her in your prayers. Yeah, I've actually done a couple. I did do an application for seasonal work at the post office, and I did one for it's a little store here. I forget the name of it. It's not like a chain. It's a local. And then tomorrow I'm going into town to do my resume. The only way Andy will leave Tennessee is just to move to Kentucky by me. But
I done moved from Alabama to Tennessee. I ain't moving again.
yeah, Alabama, Tennessee. He ain't leaving Tennessee, that's for sure. Yes, I did file for my unemployment. Hopefully that gets approved and pushed through. I should find that out in the next couple of days. Hey, Junkyard, how are you, darling? So I did apply for the unemployment, and like I said, I may, if I can't find something pretty quick, I'll probably go get food stamps just so I can eat. But I'm just leaving it in God's hands and following where He leads me. Yeah, so I think it may all be part of God's plan. You know, I'll be able to find something close by. There's a bug, sorry, y'all. You know. So, anyway, y'all, I am going to shut this down. I know Andy's needing to go lay down. He was just way out in the heat the last 2 days, and he's just tired, and y'all know how it zaps you out. Thank you, Jennifer. I am going to get back to my videos, hopefully this week. Maybe I'll take y'all along on the job search. Hey, Junkyard. I'm sorry you just got here, but basically I lost my job Friday, Junkyard, so oh my goodness. You should, Mary Beth. I am, and I'm very blessed to have Andy right here. You're absolutely right, Backroads. So, I'll make it. I will make it. Thank you to all of you. I've gotten a couple of the notices that you sent something to the PayPal, and thank you for that. Like I said, I'm not personally asking y'all for anything but prayer, but I'm thoroughly appreciated everything. I love you guys. Thank you, Dwayne. I love you. So, I am going to get off of here and let Andy get some sleep. And I'm going to go home and probably watch a movie until I fall asleep. So, y'all have a great night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. And I will be getting back to getting my videos done here soon, okay? I love y'all. Thank you, Amy. I love you. Thank you, ladies, for posting the link. And for all of the prayers to all of you, thank you so much. I love y'all. Say good night to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
All right, guys. See y'all later. Love y'all.